This is a slider dolly. After messing around with it for a few days, I realized something. I should have bought this way sooner. We'll get into why I love it so much, but first, how do you use it? Well, you simply attach your camera on top and then use this remote to control it. This specific one is the Neewer Auto Dolly. I actually tested 2 other dollies, but they honestly sucked. Not only is this one the highest quality build, it also gives you the smoothest movement. But my favorite feature isn't any of those things. It's actually its motor. It makes it almost like having a tiny camera robot, which is pretty cool. This motor has 3 different speeds, and as far as the movement it can produce, it can go in a straight line or in a complete circle. I haven't really found a use for that one, but it's still pretty cool. Now, why would you want to buy something like this? Obviously, this isn't going to be used for static shots, but instead you're going to want to use it on shots where you want a little more movement. Having this extra movement in your shots makes them way more interesting. The movement is also perfectly stable, which means you don't have to do any stabilizing or keyframing in post, which is one of the major downsides to filming handheld. And as someone who shoots 99% of my content alone, shooting handheld isn't really an option. Now, out of the box, you get this. Why was that so difficult? Out of the box, you get this. This mount works fine, but I found that you actually get way more out of this product if you use a ball head mount, because now you can angle the camera up and down, which makes it way more versatile, which is actually what I did for a lot of the shots that you've seen. Now, this wouldn't be a good review if it was a perfect product. It's not. You may remember me saying the movement is also perfectly stable, but occasionally there is this little hitch, and it's actually noticeable in the footage. Now, I have a hard time trying to blame the product for this because it could just be an imperfection on the surface, but it happened enough to mention it. Another thing that I would love to see is fixed points when adjusting the wheels. Here's what I mean by that. With the current design, it's kind of just guesswork to see if the wheels are matching the same angle. This can make it hard to get a perfectly straight line sometimes. I wish like there was almost knobs, so when you adjust the wheel, you hear a little click, so you know it's either perfectly at 90 degrees or 45 degrees or whatever. But despite those negatives, the shots that you can get with this thing are absolutely amazing, making this one of the best purchases I've made this year. If you want to check out this product, link is in the description. Have a good day, everybody. Peace.